Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when your quirk is killing you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The hospital room smells like antiseptic and lies. You've gotten used to both. You're being an idiot. Bakugo's voice cuts through the quiet, sharper than usual. He's standing by the window, arms crossed, refusing to look at you. The sunset catches in his ash-blonde hair, turning it copper and gold. Kirishima sits beside your bed, his hand engulfing yours. His grip was gentle, always so careful now, like you might shatter. Babe, we just want to understand what's happening. Talk to us. You want to. God, you wanted to tell them everything. But the words stick in your throat like cotton. How do you explain that the very thing that makes you a hero was unraveling you from the inside out? There's nothing to talk about, you say, aiming for casual and landing somewhere near desperate. Just a routine checkup. Bullshit. Bakugo whirls around, and the dying light makes his red eyes look almost wet. Almost. You've been getting routine checkups every week for 2 months. You think we're stupid. I don't think you're stupid, Katsuki. Then stop lying to us. His voice cracks, just slightly, just enough to break your heart. Kirishima's thumb traces circles on your wrist, right over your pulse point. You wonder if he can feel how it stutters, how it's been getting weaker. Whatever it is, he says softly. We'll face it together. That's what we do, right? The three of us. The three of you. You remember when it became the three of you? Really became that way. It was after the fight against the League of Villains' second wave, when you'd pushed your quirk past its limits to save them, both of them. Kirishima had kissed you first, desperate and relieved, blood still drying on his forehead. Bakugo had grabbed you, pulled you close with shaking hands, and growled mine like a prayer. That was 8 months ago, before the tremor started, before the doctor's appointments became weekly, which is now twice a week. I need to tell you something, you hear yourself say. Bakugo moves fast, suddenly right there at your other side, his warm hand covering your free one. This close, you can see the fear in his eyes, that he's trying so hard to hide behind anger. My quirk is killing me. The words hang in the air, like smoke. Neither of them moves, neither of them breathes. What? Kirishima's voice is barely a whisper. You stare at the thin hospital blanket covering your legs. It's been deteriorating my cells from the inside. Every time I use my quirk, it accelerates. The doctor says they give me about a year, less if I keep using my quirk. Then you stop. Bakugo's response was immediate, fierce. You stop using it right now, today, forever. It's not that simple. Yes, it is. He's shouting now, and a nurse glances through the window with concern. Kirishima waves her off. You stop being a hero. You stop using your quirk. You live. It's that freaking simple. I can't just stop, Katsuki. I need you. The words explode out of him like detonations. His hands were shaking. The great Bakugo Katsuki's hands were shaking. We need you. Everyone else can go to hell. I need you to stay alive, Wayan. Tears were now streaming down Kirishima's face, silent and devastating. How long have you known? His voice was thick, heavy with hurt. 3 months. 3. Kirishima pulls his hand away, and the loss of his touch feels like losing gravity. You've known for 3 months, and you didn't tell us. I didn't know how. You didn't know how to tell the people who love you that you're dying. Bakugo's voice breaks completely, and suddenly he looks young. Too young. You forget sometimes that you're all barely 22. Still so new to this hero thing, to being in love, to facing mortality. What the hell, Wayan? I was scared, okay? I was scared that you'd look at me differently, that you'd treat me like I'm made of glass, or that you'd leave. Leave? Kirishima looks like you've struck him. You think would leave you. Why would you want to stay with someone who's broken, who's dying? The silence that follows was deafening. Then Bakugo does something he rarely does. He cries, not loudly, not dramatically, but tears step down his face as he leans forward, pressing his forehead against your joined hands. You're such an idiot. The biggest idiot I've ever loved. The next weeks that follow are the best and worst of your life. Bakugo cooks every meal, even though he complains the entire time. The recipe says medium heat, not high. You want to burn the damn kitchen down. But his explosions were quieter in the kitchen. Now, more careful. And you notice he always makes your favorites. Kirishima carries you everywhere, even though you insist you can walk. I know you can, Pebble, he says, using the nickname that makes Bakugo roll his eyes every time. But humor me, okay? They take shifts at night, one of them always awake, always watching. You pretend not to notice when you wake up at 3 a.m. to find Bakugo sitting beside the bed, his hand on your chest, feeling it rise and fall. You pretend not to hear Kirishima crying in the shower. They take you to the beach one day. It's chilly for summer, and the beach is nearly empty. Bakugo wraps you in his jacket, and you sit between them in the sand, watching the waves. Bakugo leans back on his hands, tilting his face toward the sun. When you get through this, we're doing more of this. Taking time off, spending days doing nothing. When? He repeats softly. When? Kirishima agrees firmly. Because you're going to make it through this. You're the toughest person we know. Damn right, Bakugo mutters. And honestly, with them reassuring you time and time again, you begin believing it as well. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.